With me is Ella Angarane. She's one of the mainstays of this Bass Coast Breakers Club. And before we get into the actual game today, Ella, I want to talk a little bit about the special day it was.
Okay, so this is our third year of raising awareness for Donate Life. It's about organ and tissue donation at the end of your life. So, your family can ultimately make the decision. So it's about signing the form to be an organ and tissue be an organ and tissue donor, and then
She's played a tough game today, ladies and gentlemen.
And then having a chat to your family, so your family know your wishes, and then you can make a really positive impact in someone's life when you're gone. I think there was about 1,700
Wow.
organ donors last year, so 1,700 people got to extend their life by the generosity of organ and tissue donors. The tissue donors is huge. There was thousands that benefited from that.
What about, I can't remember the amount you said you hoped would happen this year through what you guys have been doing here at Bass Coast. Have you got many people signed up?
It's hard to tell because we try and push them into signing up online. Yep. It's quicker, it's easier. That's what Donate Life prefer. So it's really hard for us to track. But, we've had really good coverage through GameFace. So we've had a couple of interviews. So we've got them. We've got some good photos. And we've also had it in all the local papers. And the local papers were here today, so they'll take photos and there'll be a media release for next week. So.
It's a bit of a cumulative effect, really, isn't it? The more people who get involved, the more people talk about it, the more people who are going to get to actually donate.
Yeah, exactly. And it's about awareness. Like, people are like, oh, can we donate money? We don't actually want your money, so we just want you to have a think about it and hopefully be willing to sign the form.
Let's talk about the game, and I said this to a couple of your girls I interviewed earlier, and I also said this to the Seaford girls. There's no way in the world that scoreboard reflected the way you guys played it. It was 10 goals, I know, in the end, but I thought if you had probably just held on to some of your marks up forward, you might have been five goals there.
Yeah, look, we were happy with how we played. We're quite inexperienced, so we're about putting pressure on, playing 4 quarters, which I think we did. I think we kept them to 3 goals at half time,
yes,
which was a big tick. We're getting there, and we can see improvement. It's a bit of like, while we didn't win, I felt good after the game because I felt like we played well and we did the things that we set out to do. So, it's a bit of a different feeling to last year where we had an undefeated season, but it still feels really good to,
Yeah, well, you've got to take the highs and the lows in footy, and I've got to be honest, it was a really good game to watch.
Yeah, I'm really happy you said that because probably the last time we played Seaford, I think Tess wasn't the coach at that stage. I think she was running water and she's like, oh, that was really hard to watch today. Yeah. So, everyone's positive about, enjoying it. We had a really good crowd. There's a fair few girls that are from Cowes and from Phillip Island, so they got their family and their friends along. Yeah. So, it was good. There were people watching, there was people cheering. There was the youth girls before us, so, we got to watch some of them and they got to watch some of us. And then there was, an Auskick game of just girls at halftime, which is fantastic. And we sort of probably didn't concentrate on the coach that much at halftime. We got around the Auskick girls, which might have seen why Seaford got an early one in the third quarter.
Yeah, they sort of ran away with it a little bit in that last quarter as well. So, but well done overall. Obviously not for getting the win, but for entertaining the crowd and putting in your best, and also for the day and your efforts too.
Yep. Okay. Thanks for that.
Get your GameFace on.